Hello, 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 everybody. What's up? What's up? What's up? Happy Friday. Oh my God. I can't believe it's Friday already. Hello, everyone. What's up? What's up? You can remove the intro scene if you feel like it, crows. Does Naguura have a green thumb? Yeah, she went to the doctors about it yesterday. All right. Yes, MDI is going to be later. I'm super excited for it too. So how are you all doing today? Today's going to be gardening stream. I'm going to plant my tomatoes outside. Thank you for the 3 months, Falanu. Thank you so much. I'm quiet. Oh, maybe the microphone didn't switch. No, it did switch. Okay, well then, can you just... Okay, thank you, Kuros. Falanu, thank you so much for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, happy Friday, Falanu. I've signed up to a 90K 1,500 elevation group. Group writes this Sunday. Can you pray for me, please? 90K 150 elevation. That seems like a really stupid idea, Clubby. Why did you do that? That seems like a very stupid idea. Why on earth would you do that? Don't worry, Clubby, you got this. I believe in you. Keep us updated. Hey, Hamburg, what's up? All right, so because I'm late for stream and I'm late for, I literally have to eat lunch still. It's 2 p.m. and I haven't eaten lunch. So I figured I just have to start my stream because I have to cast the MDI at like 5:30 or 5, I don't know. So I only have like 3 hours. So I figured I'm gonna start streaming to make sure the stream doesn't last only like 2 hours or so. So we have to eat, what are we eating? We're eating salmon. We have some salmon. There we go. And some breads. Toast. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Good Friday. Good afternoon. And maybe have an apple. That's our lunch. I'm good. How are you doing? An Amazon person just delivered these things that I got from Anonymous from the Throne wish list. I have a Casio watch and some silver earrings. Gonna give that a try. But first we have to eat, and then we'll do that. To make sure I'm not gonna starve to death. This is a Rachel Verse shirt, yeah. It's pretty nice. I like it, it's a nice shirt. It's very sleek. Actilian, thank you so much for 8 months. How are you? Visiting the Sutro region in June? Any tips or hikes you could recommend? I'm good, Actilian. Thank you so much for resub. I appreciate that so much. How are you doing? Any tips or hikes you could recommend in June? Like, kind of depends where you are, I guess. I mean, there's so many hikes that you can do around here, and they're all really pretty. Like, you can't really go wrong with anything. I don't know. There isn't like a hike that I recommend. There's so many you can do. And it's so pretty everywhere. It kind of depends where you're going as well. Like, obviously, I would just say that you should stay around the area that you have your, like, where you're staying. Because I'm sure it's going to be pretty there, and I'm sure there's lots of stuff to do. No reason to, like, drive around all over the place. One thing you can do, I guess, is, I don't know, let's say you're around the southern part of Südtirol, so around like Bozen, Meran. If you're like in that area, then I guess you could drive up north once to Pustertal, or maybe you could drive to Gröden or Gardabdal or whatever, like to the Dolomites, you know. So basically, what's she cooking? I'm cooking salmon with broccoli and rice. But yeah, so what I'm suggesting, I guess, is that you look at the other mountains once. So if you're in the Dolomite area, then maybe look at the southern mountains and do a trip there, wherever really. And if you're in the southern side, then maybe do a trip to the Dolomites once, so you can see the different kinds of mountain types, you know. But it's going to be pretty everywhere, really. We're cooking salmon and broccoli and rice. And some bread. Yeah, you can go, as I said, like the whole Gröden Valley or the whole Gardabdal Valley is very pretty. So you can, honestly, just driving up Gröden is super beautiful. So if you're around like Bozen, Meran, then you can just drive into the Gröden Valley. And it's going to be very pretty there everywhere. But yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong, I don't think. You're never going to have enough time to do all of the hikes or to look at everything anyway. Unfortunately. Was it frozen? No, it was just, well, yeah, it was frozen, but I unfroze it yesterday. Yeah, I do have to eat first before we can go into the garden because I'm late with my lunch, unfortunately. And I wanted to start stream before it's too late. I'm only going to do an hour stream. You're staying near Ortisei. Oh, okay. So if you're staying near Ortisei, then, okay. So then it's super pretty there. It's going to be very beautiful. All around that area, it's going to be super nice. So, honestly, I guess you could drive down and go to Meran. Meran is a pretty nice city. Super, yeah, maybe you can go around Meran once. So you like see the other side of the mountains I did. Because Ortisei is going to be like very Dolomites and stuff. So if you drive out and you go to Meran, then pretty cute there. And then you see the vineyards and like the apple fields, and yeah, it's cute there. Hey Bishu, I'm a liar. Yes, I am a liar. I'm so excited to put my tomatoes outside though. Oh my god, guys, the tomatoes are finally gonna go outside. False advertisement, typical, I know. Typical streamer. Wait, why are the Irish smiling? What's going on with the Irish people? I generally want to bring my bike and do a tour around. Can we put you to work and design a cycling tourist experience for us? I need Strava routes. I mean, there's so many bike routes you can do in South Tyrol. Honestly, you just need to pick one. I mean, you can do the Stella round, you can do Klammelronde, you can just follow the cycling path through the whole region. There's basically, from here where I live, if you go to Sint-Daufas, you can actually, there's a whole cycling route through the whole valley all the way to Switzerland. It's actually like a really long tour, and it's all cycling paths. It's actually really nice. Like, cycling paths here are super, super nice. They follow the road basically, but like on the other side of the river usually. So the road is not gonna be super distracting. I don't know if there's a cycling path up to Innichen. I don't know about that actually. But if you look here, give me a sec, I'll show you. Yeah, cycling it's kind of like cycling paradise around here, I guess. So you can go all the way. Okay, so you can go all the way from where I am right now, which is Sint-Daufas. This is like Arntal, this valley here. You can go all the way out to the city, Bonnac. Then you can go all the way over to Brixen. Then you follow this road all the way to Bootsen. And then once you're here, you can cycle all the way into Meran, into this Edge Valley, all the way to Reschenstein. So next week, I'm going to do a cycling tour, right? And next week, I'm going to go from here, Bootsen, to the lake and then back. That is in total, one way in total is 160 kilometers. And then this path here from Brixen to Bootsen, I did that last time when I did a cycling stream with David. That tour was 70 kilometers. And then from here to here, it's, I don't know how many, maybe like 40, 50. So yeah, 50 kilometers, 70 kilometers to here, and then like 170 into the valley. And then there's a whole cycling path that goes all the way down to Verona, I think, actually. So you can go even further down to Italy. There's so many cycling paths around here. And then of course, if you want to do passes and whatnot, like mountain passes, then there's different ones. What's going on with my thumb? I don't know what's going on with it. James, thank you so much for 15 months. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hey, Nabble. Thank you so much for 3 months. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Okay, going to Boatsen with a cat? Oh, with a car, you're asking, yes. I'm gonna go there with a car, yes. I still need to find a parking spot, speaking about that. I actually don't know if Giro d'Italia does go through here. Maybe? I don't know, Kuros? Potentially. So, alright, let's eat. Can you eat here real quick? Some water. Then we open this, and then we need to start gardening before it's too late. Before it's gonna rain onto my head or something. Like yesterday, damn. No, I don't watch pro cycling. I'm also not really interested in it, honestly. Like, to me, it's more, I don't know, like, I definitely do, okay, it's kind of a strange thing, right? Because usually I'm a competitive person, right? What's that you just dropped in the bread? Herb salt and herbs. But yeah, so I'm a competitive person, and I definitely do want to get better and better and better at the things that I do. So I do want to get better at cycling, right? Like, that is definitely like an aspiration that I have. Like, I want to get better at it. But I don't want to like go to any kind of extremes with cycling. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of just want to do like normal things, I guess. So I don't want to go like super, super fast. Because why? Like, I don't really see the reason. I don't see the reason why I should go faster, because the reason why I like cycling is because it's outside and you can see so many different things, right? Like, you're outside and you, especially here where I live, I can see the difference. If I would live somewhere else, like if I would live in like in an area where the landscape or something is, let's say, boring or flat or whatnot, then it probably would be different. If I would be cycling in flat landscapes, I probably would maybe like being more competitive about it. But since the main reason I'm cycling is really, because first of all, I mean, it's nice, I like cycling, but then I also do like landscapes and just like going around here. So I just don't see a reason in going much faster, because then I'm not enjoying the view, you know? Because if you want to go for like speed as much as possible, then first of all, I can't stream it. I can't stream, like, that makes no sense, right? I would be cycling and bringing all of this equipment with me that is super heavy, and then I'm gonna go for speed, and then I also talk to you guys, which means I'm gonna be more exhausted anyway than I would usually be. So like, it makes no sense to go for a speed when I'm streaming, right? So I could still go for speed when I'm not streaming, but then I just kind of want to chill, and I want to be outside, and I want to enjoy the views, and I want to do different tours where I got to nice places, you know? So the main reason why I'm cycling is not because I want to be faster and better, and I don't know. Just kind of want to cycle, I guess. So therefore, I'm also not really interested in these like races or whatnot. Did the bike shorts arrive? Yes, the new bike shorts did arrive. The ones without, yeah, because I ordered bike shorts without like the padding, and I did not like the way it looked. It's possible that it would have been nice to wear, but it looked so bad that I couldn't, like, it looked like I'm wearing a diaper, because these cycling shorts were made without padding, but they still had the same like cut as if it had padding. So it was like this like straight cut or like thing on the back. Like, it literally looked like I'm wearing a diaper without padding. And I was like, no. So I didn't even try it because I wanted to send it back. So I was like, fuck. I did not, I did order shorts from like this Chinese place. That one did not arrive yet. Long rides, you better get padded shorts, trust. I mean, I've done long rides before without padded shorts, and I definitely was fine. Like, my ass is actually somewhat used to it. So I will be fine, but I kind of like to try them anyway. So that's why I went with, or I ordered some of these like Chinese cheaper ones, and we'll see if I like them. Can't you just wear short leggings if you don't want padding? Yeah. Okay, so in theory, yes. But the biggest problem with like normal leggings or normal shorts, which I hate this because it would be so much easier if you could just wear normal shorts, which you can. But the problem is, super convinced that padding does nothing. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Man, I don't know why this argument is such a weird, like, okay, hear me out. I don't think that padding does nothing. I understand what the padding is for and understand that it helps people a lot. But some of you don't understand that you can get your like body conditioned to be okay with the seat without padding. Like, that is actually possible. Literally have been doing this up until now. So I know. Not to mention that David cycled from here to Nepal without cycling shorts. So I feel like, and I'm sure there's many other cyclists as well that don't use padded shorts and they're fine, you know? So it's not a necessity to have cycling shorts. I understand it's nice to have them, and if you don't mind buying them and they work for you, then they work for you and that's perfect, you know? But to say that you need cycling shorts is just wrong. You don't need them. You need to get used to not having them. Like, you need to get used to the seat, of course. You would have to cycle a lot for your ass to actually not get sore anymore, right? But eventually you'll get there and then you'll find. The one problem that I personally have when I cycle without shorts is without bibs. I'm not gonna cycle naked. But the one problem I have when I cycle with normal like leggings is I don't really want to wear underwear underneath, right? Because if you have underwear under your leggings, then your underwear will kind of like chafe in areas where you don't want it, like bunch up in certain areas where you don't want it, and it's just really uncomfortable to wear underwear when you're cycling. So these bibs and all of these things are made to wear no underwear underneath, right? The problem is if you wear normal leggings without underwear underneath, then that's kind of, it's just not really like hygienic. So that's the problem with that. So there are very few cycling shorts that they make where there is padding in it. I was doing some research into this, and apparently there's these triathlon clothing. Because triathlon, they do cycling, swimming, and running, right? So their shorts need to be somewhat comfortable for swimming and for running as well. When they do, well, maybe not for swimming, but for running and for cycling. So they do have these like smaller pads that are not as big as the cycling ones. But they usually don't have bibs. Like, they don't have like the thing going around your, what is it called? Suspensions or whatever. So, but I kind of gave up on the idea to not have padding, even though I would prefer to not have padding. I kind of gave up on the idea because there's no one selling them. There's no one selling bibs without padding. Or like very few companies do. And then I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to try a bunch of different bibs that have different kinds of padding. And maybe I find one that I actually like. And then if I find one that I like, then I'll just like stick to that, I guess. So I ordered a bunch of Chinese ones that are somewhat cheap. And understand they might be like bad quality, but maybe also not. Maybe they are good quality. Who knows? Maybe the same manufacturer makes them than the higher quality ones. Who knows? But I mainly just ordered from that store because they have different kinds of padding like different shapes and stuff of the padding. And then I was thinking, I just try the different ones and then I see which one I like, and then I can apply that knowledge to then purchase maybe higher quality ones that aren't as cheap, or like, you know. Hey, Hair Clog, what's up? Yeah, triathlon suits have like thin pads. I did the research as well, and I figured out that triathlon suits might be actually good. Mm-mm. No, the Chinese didn't arrive yet. Speaking of the Chinese ones, I'm actually gonna see where they are. Let me take a look. Check. Let me see. Okay, I'm a bit confused. I have no idea where they are. I think it might still be in China. I don't know. Okay, it might still take a little while. Hey, Ara, thank you so much for the stuff. Appreciate that. Thank you. Skin Fit Tri Shorts. I'm using them since 15 years. Interesting. Question though. Sorry, I know this is like a dumb question, but are you male or female? Because that really matters when it comes to like the comfortability of shorts. I cannot give you a tour. I mean, I can give you a tour of the place in theory, but I need to get gardening after this food, because otherwise I'm never going to be done gardening. I'm male, but my wife is also using them. And your wife also likes them? Or did your wife just buy them because you have them and she doesn't, like, she didn't like try other things? Yeah, Connor, because honestly, I mean, every person's kind of like built differently anyway. So even if there's another woman that says, "Oh my God, these bike shorts are the best," and then I buy them, and then they might not work for me at all, right? Everyone's kind of different anyway. Oh, so your wife used them first, and then you bought them. That's very cool. Mm, so I can definitely recommend these meals. So I order them. They're pre-cooked meals basically. I order them from an Italian website. I don't think they ship internationally. So if you're from Italy, then you can order from there. Otherwise, probably not. They're called Easy Chicken, and I can definitely recommend them. They're really nice. They also adjust. So this is very interesting because they pre-package the food, right? They pre-cook it and then they vacuum it, and then they send it out, and then you can freeze it, and then it will last really long. And then you unfreeze it the day before you want to eat it, and then you cook it in either a pan or in the microwave or whatever. This is really nice to take with you to work, and generally this is really nice if you are a person that cares about your macros and don't want to spend so much time cooking, because they actually like adjust the macros for you if you want. So basically, there's a basic meal. You can order between different ones. There's like salmon, rice, and broccoli, which is this. Then you can go chicken, vegetables, rice. You can go pasta with chicken and whatever. You can go, you know, different stuff. And they have a certain like amount of protein, carbs, and fats in it. And you can adjust them. So you can ask, hey, can I get this meal, but can you put more protein in it and less carbs, or more fat and less carbs, or whatever. And they'll adjust like the ratios, which is really cool. So if you need to hit a certain amount of target, whatever, with these meals, then you can do that. I think it costs like €7 per meal, 7 or 8. It depends what, like the salmon is a bit more expensive than the chicken, for example. But usually it's like 7. I care about my macros in WoW. I do also care about my WoW macros. Hey Blue Boy, I'm good. How are you doing today? I think I'm going to try just to do dungeons like you and not do raids in WoW. That seems less complicated. It's definitely less complicated, but it definitely is also frustrating when you can't get certain items and stuff, but so one thing I have to say about it though is that it really doesn't taste like that much. Like they're not making it taste like a lot on purpose. And when I say it doesn't taste like much, it's like they're not putting like lots of salt in it or lots of spices and whatnot, because they basically leave that up to you. So you have to basically, either you need to add a sauce to it if you want, or you just add some spices to it if you want, if that's good enough for you. But yeah, it's not like for example, when you get chicken, rice, and vegetables, you get chicken, rice, and vegetables. Yeah, you get it with sauce or with this or with that. So you just get it then, like that. So you need to add stuff to it if you want it to be tasting like something. I usually just add salt and any kind of like spices to it. I usually don't add sauce, but you can do that too. You can add whatever sauce you want. Mm-hmm. Olive oil and lemon would be a very good addition to this meal here. I did add lemon myrtle. So a little bit of like lemon. It's actually from Odessa. It's like an Australian lemon myrtle kind of mixture. She sent it to me for Christmas. have one kiwi, Tomcat. One. That's the deal, okay? Hey Tom, what's up? How are you doing? What are you guys' plan for the weekend today? Do you have any plans for today or for the weekend? Okay, we turn on TTS now. Is Spotify still working for you? Let me know if it's not working anymore. Well, hello D3. Thank you so much for 34 months.
It stopped.
Do you eat the kiwi with the skin on? I actually do. I actually do eat the kiwi with the skin on. I used to never eat kiwi with the skin on. Because why? Like, that seemed so strange to me. Like, why would you eat kiwi with the skin on? But then people said that you can eat the skin and it's like not bad for you at all. And it's totally fine to eat it. And I was like, that seems a lot more convenient.
Wait, what? You psycho.
So I actually, I cut the kiwis and then I just put them in my yogurt with the skin on. It takes much less time.
The movie is so awful. It is good.
And I'm sure all the nutrients are in the kiwi skin as well. Powerful behavior.
Prove it. It's kind of yummy.
Hey, Miranda, thank you so much for 17 months.
Take a bite right now.
Take a bite right now. Hey, I'm eating this first. Okay, let me turn on the music for you then.
A true missed food take.
It's mainly just laziness, honestly. It's really just laziness.
I eat only the skin.
I eat only the skin.
Only skin I eat is banana.
Wait. Leaf jam. There we go. Leaf.
I eat rocks.
You eat rocks? Nice. Good for you. Your mom must be so proud. A true missed food take.
Lol. Are you a bird?
Someone is asking, or someone says, I eat rocks, and then somebody responds, are you a bird?
Ricard eating rocks is no big feat. Now
You
told me you chew them.
Do you
I'd
think
be
birds eat
owl.
rocks? Because I'm gonna have to tell you something about that.
They eat rocks. Some do. Chickens do.
What? Chickens eat rocks? What kind of rocks? What do you mean they eat rocks? Why? Are you telling me like they eat them on accident? Or like on purpose?
Yeah, to help the digest. Chickens don't have digestive organs. Now I'm thinking I buy strawberries and kiwi when I go grocery shopping later. They need rocks to digest.
Okay, hear me out. I would love to talk more about chicken's digestion system.
People can't eat rocks. That's what happened in
But
Grave of the Fireflies.
I'm currently eating, so I'm just gonna not do that, okay? It does sound interesting though. It does sound like something I should read up on later. That does sound very interesting. Also, yes, Sim, you should go buy kiwi and strawberries later. Kiwis are actually so nice. I'm a big kiwi fan. I like kiwis. They're nice.
We tried to have a conversation so you can focus on eating. Bro, your camera is crooked.
Yeah, it's a bit crooked. It's okay though. Just tilt your head a little.
At Subway. Hello. SMH bro, so crooked. If you're a true kiwi fan, do you eat the skin? No, you tilt your house a little. Like a confused dog. At Kuro's.
Okay, I will tilt my house. And yes, I do eat the skin of the kiwi. I indeed do.
Good day. OMG, not spec again. The house already looks tilted enough.
No spec today, unfortunately.
Good kiwi skin tasty. When gardening stream with Gingy.
You think Gingy would be a good gardening partner? Alright guys, one more thing I have to do before we go gardening.
Your setup has me expecting a waiter to show up soon.
So, oh my god, it's so pretty, look at that. So an anonymous gifter has gifted
What are you drinking?
this watch and then some earrings as well. I'm drinking
Oh,
water.
yeah.
So let's take a look. I wanted to switch my jewelry to like silver jewelry just to see what it looks like because I only have gold stuff. But maybe silver looks a lot better on me, who knows? Ah, this one's gonna be too big. I'm gonna have to adjust this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to make it a bit smaller. It's nice though, it's very cute, look at it. What do you think, gold or silver? I don't know. We have to cover this. Then maybe silver would look nice. I don't know. It's a struggle.
Gold on weekends. Some PPL are allergic to silverware. Are you?
Pretty sure I'm not allergic to silverware.
It's too far away, by the way.
So... Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust this later. Man, that's an interesting... And how do you adjust this watch?
Put that banana out of his misery. He's looking rough.
That banana looks perfectly fine. Do you think that banana looks rough? Whoa, that banana is totally fine. This is gonna be the tastiest banana ever once I'm gonna eat it later. It's gonna be so sweet and nice. These ones, they're gonna be disgusting in comparison.
Nice banana.
Like that's a good tasting banana. That's a bad tasting banana. This one needs some days before I can eat it.
Oh, it's Alex, by the way. Hello.
Hey Alex, what's up? So, how does this work?
Are you sure all of those bananas are real?
No, I think some of them are fake. They've been here for so long and they don't change the color, so. Also, like when I moved in here, there were all of these apples and these kiwis, and I was like, strange how they just don't go bad. So weird. Okay, I don't understand how this watch works. Or the watch. I don't understand how the watch works. Not the wristband, I guess.
IRL Resto Druid.
How does this work? Okay, I need to show you this. Hey, Firemonth. Where's the camera? Oh, here. Like usually they have these like holes where you have like there's a thing in it that you get out, that you can adjust it, but there doesn't seem to be anything. It's strange because it does say that you can see the arrows pointing in the direction that you have to push the thing in. You see? There's these arrows.
Friday, everyone. Are those cake?
But
real good job.
it doesn't look like there's. I mean, there are holes, but they're not circular. Or maybe you have to remove the top part? Oh, I'm confused. I don't understand.
I learned a lot from your series boot camp.
Hey Nora, I'm so glad you learned a lot about from the boot camps. That is good to hear. There's more coming up.
Thank you. Which model is this one? Made me watch a tutorial.
You know what? I'm just gonna figure this out later. Let's open these ones as well. So these ones are earrings, but they're like clip-ons for like the top, of your ear. And I got them because I was thinking maybe I should get piercings. I feel like that'd be cute. I want cute piercings on top of my ear, but I don't know how they'd look like. So, chic and artsy. That's me. All right. And they're small. They're small and tiny. Dude, I probably need a mirror for this one. Dude, I'm gonna lose this for sure.
Cheek or cheap?
They actually work pretty nice. They actually stick there. Huh. Cute.
I've been tempted to get piercings as well, but I'm scared of the pain.
You're scared of the pain? Oh, really? I don't think it hurts that much. You mean the actual like piercing or like after? Because I feel like it might hurt a little bit afterwards. But I'm not generally a person that is like super like I don't mind pain that much. In fact, I kind of like it. No, what I meant to say is that I can deal with pain. I can deal with pain pretty well. Therefore, I don't really mind. I don't think it would hurt that much. At least I doubt that. Let's see, product information.
Magnet earrings not a fan of pain. What in the episode of the Vampire Diaries?
The product does not contain harmful substances. Well, that's good. Avoid direct sunlight. Well, that's gonna be hard. Store in a cool place. They want me to store my earrings in the fridge? Okay. Avoid direct contact with chemicals. Regularly clean with a soft cloth. Use a special cleaner for silver jewelry. Store in a moisture-free environment. Warning, not suitable for wear during intense physical activities. Well, shit.
Earrings only allowed during night skiing.
All right.
Moisture-free. NDM, scratch that.
Okay, let's put this back. Okay, it's time for gardening, guys. You want to see my tomatoes?
It's because it might get black.
Guys, I can't wait to show you my tomatoes. Some of my tomatoes are really cool and big and amazing. And some of my tomatoes are a little bit like, I don't know what happened to them. Some of them are a little bit sad. Also, I feel like they have a little bit of an illness and I don't know where it came from. And maybe you guys can tell me what it is. Chloe, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate that so much. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much. What did you guys do today? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Dee, what's up? Long time no see. What in the episode of Vampire Diaries? Dude, I need to watch Vampire Diaries again. I just recently spoke about Grey's Anatomy and, man, Vampire Diaries. You know what else I have to rewatch?
Truck driving.
Desperate Housewives. Oh, you guys were truck driving. Nice. Sounds very cool. Sounds very cool.
It's so good. I love the series.
Today I'm doing a gardening stream. In case you're wondering why I'm sitting in the kitchen when I'm doing a gardening stream, it's because I had to eat real quick. And now we're going to do the gardening stream. And if you guys are trackers, then you might love my plan for next week, which I'm not going to be quite as fast as a truck and not quite as powerful, but I'm going to do a bike packing tour with the stream. So on Monday, first of all, I'm going to figure out how to repair a bike and stuff and pack my things. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to cycle.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to go on a bike packing tour basically for 3 days. And I'm going to bring the stream with me. So that should be fun. But yeah, I'm not going to be...
I watch your cycling streams.
Not going to be as as fast or powerful as you are with your truck, I guess. I assume. Do you drive trucks all the time? Like, are you like a truck driver or a streamer? Because if you are, you probably see so many different
Gardening
things,
and
right?
Desperate Housewives sounding perfect truly is a sign we're at peak 30s life.
I should become a truck driver. One day, guys, I'll retire from streaming and I'll turn into a truck driver. And I'm gonna travel the world and I'm gonna see so many things. Gardening and Desperate Housewives sounding perfect truly is a sign we're at peak 30s.
What type of salad did you have today? Mostly yes, but I do other stuff.
I did not eat a
sometimes,
salad
like
today.
cycling.
Yet, not salad. I did eat salmon, rice, and broccoli, and bread. Ooh, and I need to eat half an apple too. And while I eat the apple, we're gonna go and get the tomatoes. You do other stuff too? Sometimes I like cycling. Nice. That's very cool. So...
You are getting what?
I'm getting an apple.
Who greater than? Less than my eyes thought it was a salad.
So... Okay. Okay, let's move outside. It's gonna be a little bit cold, I think, today. So I'm gonna need to find a jacket somewhere. Oh, and I probably should clean this up. Why are apples so delicious? What is your favorite type of fruit, guys? If you could only ever eat one fruit from here on out, which one would it be?
Pineapple.
Bread?
Bread. Pear. Melon.
I don't know what I would eat.
I love apple pies.
If I could only eat one fruit for the rest of my life, dude, I don't know what I would pick.
Strawberries. Mango. Definitely not tomatoes.
Maybe bananas?
Raspberry.
But I'm not sure. Maybe apples.
Apples. Naguura.
I don't know. Apples or bananas, I guess.
Banana. Lots of great fruit, but if it is only one, then would be apple. My favorite type of fruit would be vegetables, but case maybe beans. Watermelon. Okay, on second thought. Strawberries. Fruits. Mangoes. Avocado. Apples are great in savory dishes as well. I enjoy all fruits and vegetables the same heart too.
That political answer about vegetables. I like all of my fruits equally. So, okay, you ready to see my... No, actually, I'm gonna put you out first and then I'm gonna bring everything outside. Let me get a jacket and then we're good to go. What kind of jacket am I wearing? Maybe this one. All right.
Yum yum.
Okay. Oh, it's cold. Damn. Holy shit, it's actually really cold for this time of the year. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, I'm gonna put you outside. A lot of people said mangoes. Yeah, apples are great in savory dishes as well. That's actually a good point. Yeah, apples are very versatile. I think you can do a lot of stuff with apples. So I think that is a good fruit to keep as like your fruit of choice.
Does it feel like 15 outside out?
So, I'm gonna need a longer wire for this one, for the battery here. Let me see, how do I do this? Actually, this is fun, I guess. I'm gonna get this pot over there. So, okay. Oh! It is fake grass, yeah. So, alright. Skyfar, thank you so much for 7 months. Welcome back. Thank you very, very much. How are plants in the well doing? I'll show you afterwards. It's actually doing pretty nicely. Doing pretty well. So let me bring the tomatoes. Okay, are you ready to see the tomatoes and the bell peppers? They're still tiny babies. But we're gonna put them into the big pots now. Oh, oh my God. So, all right.
No, I am not.
See, one problem is, like, there's something wrong with them, and I don't know what it is.
They're huge.
Like, some of them have this thing here. And it looks really bad, but I don't know if it was just the sun. Because I put them outside in the sun a little while. You see, they have this here. I'll show you. Oh, sorry. Do you see on the leaves, like they have, it looks like, and then some of the pieces are like, it looks like they're burned. Like it looks like the sun was like too much for them. But I don't know, because they have these spots. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is all about. And it's on some of the other plants too, they have like spots. I don't know what that is. Thank you so much for 11 months, Creed. Thank you so, so much. I don't know. See, this one here has a 2. Maybe not as much, but it's still there. You see it has like these kind of like whitish dots. Kind of strange. I don't know where this is from or what happened to them. I hope it's nothing. I hope it was just the sun getting a little bit. See here too? I don't know. I don't know.
Plant fixer will tell you what is wrong.
So, all right, and then I also need to plant all of this here.
It's like
We need to plant some carrots, and we need to plant these, but this is like for later. So we have some basil. This is a mountain basil. Then we have some cucumbers, some carrots, mangold, I think. No,
I make guys as
shit, I forgot what it's called.
Kohlrabi?
Kohlrabi? Yes, kohlrabi, and I also have Sprossenkohl, Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts, and this one I don't know. But yeah, we do that into the, put that here later. I'll show you in a sec. Oh my God, my onions are also growing. All of my onions are growing, guys. So cute. My onions are thriving. Beautiful. Lettuce is also thriving. So,
Are you gardening on AstroTurf? Or is that real grass?
it is fake grass.
The white spots are due to high humidity or too shady. A fungus spray will get rid of it.
High humidity or too shade? Oh, really? If it's just that, then that's no problem.
Happens to our tomatoes too. At Calandra.
Hey, Calandra! Okay, if it's just that, then it's not a big deal. Then we'll be fine. Okay, I'm still gonna put up shoes now. And I'm gonna get all of my stuff ready. So, we have soil. We have pots. We have a lot of pots.
According to my 5-minute research, the white dots could indicate crop damage because of cold temperatures.
And we have more pots. And we need more soil. So, ouch. I just hurt my shoulder. Jesus Christ. So,
Tomato plants are very
more
hard.
soil.
It must be very dumb to kill these carrots. This could be it too.
Wait, what? Did you just say the tomato plants are hard to kill?
As always, what is our native language?
Dude, it's
Italian.
actually the opposite. Tomatoes are super difficult. As far as I've heard. I literally had to treat them like fucking babies. It's super difficult. So, okay. So we do have some.
N plus 12 or delve or difficulter.
Is it as difficult as N plus 12 or more difficult? I'm gonna say more difficult than N plus 12.
Kind of tomato modders. Have some cherry tomatoes I couldn't kill for the life of me. This is going to be such a good video.
Okay, so we have this. And then we have that. Let's see. Okay. Then we also have this here that we need. Okay, then what is this? Oh, that's the round thing. And I have this. Oh my god. Ugh. It's also heavy. Okay. So, let me see what you guys can see so I know where I have to work. Okay, you can see pretty much all of the things. Okay. Yes, Dianca. Yep. Even in Satherol, the first language is German. So.
I have 12 sorts of tomatoes this year. Last year
Okay.
I had 15 sorts. And all are old German sorts. Peppers are difficult, but they're growing longer. Carrots.
So. Okay, so I have some different pots here. This is like the biggest pot. I don't know if I should use this pot at all. I don't think so. Like, I think this one is like, this one's too big. We're gonna remove this away for now. These ones are 20-liter pots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 of those. And then these ones are 15-liter pots. So I don't know. I don't know if I should, because how many do I have to pots? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tomato plants and 5 bell pepper plants. Should I put the bell peppers in the smaller ones and the tomatoes in the bigger ones, or the other way around? I'm not sure. Let me put the tomatoes in the bigger ones.
Yes, but peppers are flat-wurzeler carrots. 5 bell pepper plants. Jesus.
I know, I have a lot of them. Okay, so now we have to fill this with soil. So the plan is, we're just gonna do this Wait, I'm gonna move these away for now, because I won't need them for a little while.
Tomatoes in the bigger pot. They have deeper roots.
Tomatoes in a bigger pot? Okay,
1 carrot.
I'll do tomatoes in a bigger pot then. So, I'm gonna see if I have enough soil. Okay. So, and then this one is gonna be the smaller ones. So 1 tomato is gonna have to go into the smaller one because that's just how it is. So, okay, I'm gonna fill the bottom of this with this soil here. So the plan is, because I watched some YouTube videos about this, so I'm gonna fill 1/3 of the pots with this like good soil. This is like a higher quality one, like specifically for like vegetables and like tomatoes and whatever. So I'm gonna fill like 1/3 of this with that. Then I'm gonna put some. I have no idea what it's called in English, so I'm gonna Google this. So I'm basically just gonna put some fertilizer in it. Ooh, one thing I should Google as well is if I should put in eggshells.
Fertilizer.
Yeah, it's some type of fertilizer. It's hornspäne. Don't worry, I'm translating. English. So I'm putting horn teat. It's basically just horn, like actual horns from animals that are like cut up, yeah? And Urgesteinsmehl, which is called apparently stone, like it's some sort of like stone powder. I don't know, but yeah, so I'll do that. So first, let's fill these with this soil here. How do I open this? I need scissors. There you go. Okay. That is not working really well.
Salesperson. How many pots do you need? Naguura.
I mean, yeah, I need a lot of pots. What can I say? I'm gonna have to put this on my balcony tomato. So, I'm just gonna remove this whole top here because I'm gonna need the whole thing anyway. Okay. So, what is the easiest way to fill this? Probably just with my hands, right? I'm just gonna get it all in there, I guess. I assume that's the fastest way, at least. So, alright, let's do it.
You can use Schedule 1 as an instructional video.
Man, I'm gonna have to vacuum. I'm actually gonna have to vacuum my fake grass afterwards. It's gonna be full of soil. Okay, so I'm gonna eyeball 1/3. That looks like 1/3 to me. Maybe I can just like do this. Okay, that seems maybe a little bit more convenient. Perfect.
out diatomaceous earth for pest control on plants.
Zo.
Remove one plant from a pot and use the pot as a scoop. From our point of view on the left, there are still two together.
All right. What's your point of, or what can you see? Shit, I didn't hear that. What's on the left? So.
From our point of view on the left, there are still two together.
Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, I see it now. Thank you.
The rectangular container closest to the round one, there are two. I wish I was a little plant and Naguura would pick me up and tuck me into a nice bed of soil. Make the pot full to the edge, they would sink a little bit after picking.
So. Maybe I can lift this now without it being super heavy. It's still very heavy. Okay, it's slightly acceptable though. I'm not going to the gym for no reason. I'm going to the gym so I can lift soil. And put it into my tomato pots. Oh. So. Okay. Okay, now let's get these two separated. Perfect. So. Perfect.
If I lived there, I would place herbs all over the little wall spots.
So. Maybe this one a little bit more. Oh, that was really good. I managed to fill all pots like 1/3 the way, approximately. That was the plan. Oh my god. It's almost as if I planned it. I didn't. There was no plan. Okay. So. Okay, now.
With that giant retaining wall, it looks like you live in a whole wall.
Maybe I do live in a hole. Sometimes you just gotta live in a hole. What's wrong with holes after all? Let me see. But why was there oh, Star Classic? Thank you so much for 20 months. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
With the amount of lettuce and tomatoes, you can't go to the farmer's
I have a
market.
BMC bike, a gravel bike from BMC. It's the URS1. URSL1. There you go.
You look so small. How tall are you?
All right, so now I'm gonna mix.
Lived in Covenant. It was all a lie all along.
now I'm gonna mix the
Hi, Chat Mom.
where do I do that? Hmm.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna eyeball it, I think. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look it up first. Maybe eyeballing it would be a bad idea.
Well, she's taller than Annie lol.
I'm 166. Yeah, I'm a bit taller than Annie, yeah. I met Annie a few times. She's definitely a little bit smaller than I am. Okay. This is the wrong one.
166. Okay, I think's 175 to 180. Not Annie catching strays. Everyone is taller than Annie carrot carrot.
Okay, let me look at my tomato video.
Bro, the level just started and we're already getting over.
First, I have to watch the advertisement, apparently.
Camera always adds a few centimeters.
Es gibt einige Sachen, die im Sommer super
Okay, here.
hilft, ist vor allem diese Stellen.
Oh no, that's the wrong video. That's the wrong video. Uh-oh. Wait. There we go.
Tomaten sind das Beste. Und führt sicher nicht dazu, dass man als Pflanze über sich hinaus wächst. Also, bevor es jetzt noch dramatischer wird, der Topf für eine Tomatenpflanze sollte ca. 20 Liter groß sein. Wenn
Oh,
das
wow.
bei dir platztechnisch nicht drin ist, dann gibt es auch so Mini-Balkon. Was ist die beste Erde, um richtig kräftige
Wait, what?
Pflanzen? So Mini-Balkonsorten, die man sogar in einem Blumenkasten anbauen kann. Aber ein ausreichend großer Topf hilft nichts, wenn man ihn mit der falschen
Marie
Erde
von
füllt.
Wurzelwerk.
Also, was ist die beste Erde, um richtig kräftige Pflanzen großzuziehen? Ich habe einmal Erde, das wäre natürlich am idealsten. Und weil Tomaten so hungrig sind, sprechen wir als nächstes über meine geheime Düngermixtur. Wir füllen
Aha.
erst unseren Topf zu
Are you
einem
planning to
Drittel mit
keep just the
Erde
plastic
und dann
pots?
schnappe
Or do
ich
you
mir
plan to
einmal
put them into some other
Urgesteinsmehl
pots like
und
terracotta?
als zweiten Bestandteil Hornspäne. Alternativ würde auch ein Schaf.
Okay. So, we need... Okay, I'm actually gonna get a spoon real quick. Apparently, we need to measure this. Wait. Oh, God. Wait. Guys. Okay. Dude, I thought I can't enter my house anymore. That would have been tragic. We made it, though. We made it. So, okay, I'm back. So let's mix our, let's mix our fertilizer mixture. So apparently we need 3 tablespoons of this. Ah, it comes with this thing. And 3 tablespoons of this other thing that is somewhere over there. Let's do that. I hope I have enough of this stuff. Maybe not, actually. Uh-oh. We'll see. Oh, God. I can try to give you another POV. Actually, no, that's going to be too difficult. We're just going to have to roll with it. So 1, 2, 3. I feel like there really might not be enough, actually. I thought there would be a little bit more in this. Whatever. If it's empty, it's empty. Where's the other thing? Oh, here. So this one is horns. Literally, animal horns. Because apparently you need that. So. That is a lot of pots. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we're mixing this. And we put it in each pot. And then we're going to mix it through. Perfect. So now we have to do this like a million times approximately. Or maybe I moved to only having like 2 of this rather than 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that has to be enough. It looks so strange. Okay, I put this in here. Then 1, 2, 1. Yeah, we're just gonna do 2 of the one and 3 of the other. Whatever, because I don't have enough from the other one, from the stone powder. I think so, at least. I think I don't have enough. I could measure it out. Nah, that's too much effort. We're just doing 2 and 3. Even that might not be enough, actually. So, let me turn up TTS a little bit so I can hear you guys. You jealous of what? Every time I tune in to stream, it looks like Naguura is in some kind of fairy tale. I mean, you can plant tomatoes too if you wanna. Now's the time, guys. If you want to become a gardener like I am, apparently, then it is now your time. You can buy tomato plants.
NPK natrium phosphor, stop Co2 to grow, and Co2 is the thing for the green to grow.
It's actually like I'm not joking. If you have a balcony, you can actually grow your tomatoes like right now. It's gonna be, you can try. Yeah, you can go and buy the plants, like these like young plants, the way I have them here. You can buy them at a store. And you can plant them in one of these like 20-liter pots. And you can put. No, it's not late to. Wait, what? Oh no, I'm repotting them. Yeah. So the tomatoes are over there. I planted the tomatoes myself from the seeds in March. And now it's time for them to move outside. You know, they were just inside before.
I was saying it doesn't make sense to use only the horns. It is the same as all other bones as far as I know.
So. Well, I can tell you what's in this. Horn meal. I will read it to you.
3K tomato planter.
Oh. It is obtained solely from residues of animal horns and nails, properly selected and ground in order to show very thin granules, which are better distributed and assimilated by the soil. Ingredients? Is there an ingredients list? Okay, apparently it's horns and nails, guys. Horns and nails. Oh.
It's 3K Yellow Plant Trainer here.
Yeah, what is your plant score, guys? What is your tomato plant score?
This wall behind you is crazy.
So, okay, we're running out of the stone thingy a little. We're running low on that regard. Maybe I move on to only one spoon from now on. Sorry, but unfortunately, I had no idea I need that much of this stuff.
For 2 years, 256 tomatoes.
So, and these are smaller pots anyway, so maybe it makes sense.
With 655 grams.
So,
Sorry, kids, mom didn't buy enough for dinner, so only 1 spoon each. Where are you, Puit? Reminds me of the plants in the WOD garrison.
okay.
With the tomatoes.
We're planting tomatoes and bell peppers. I'm currently mixing fertilizer, so I'm mixing horn meal, like literal literally horns from animals that are ground up, and some rock powder that is apparently giving nutrients to the soil, to the plants over time. It's like a long time fertilizer mixture thingy.
Never heard of that TV fair.
So, yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of fertilizers. As long as the fertilizer gives the plants
It can be something
the thing that they
you don't
need,
get here.
it doesn't really matter which one you
Corn
use.
Spain are for 6 to 8 months.
There's so many different types of fertilizer. Like, because what is a fertilizer? A fertilizer literally just means that you're giving the plants like nutrients and stuff that they're missing, that they need. And obviously, there's all types of things that we have that give those type of nutrients, you know. So there's many, many, many different things you can do. Usually it's best to go with whatever you have.
I like those 3 plants peeking out of the stone TV.
Those are strawberries.
I like that. I get it now.
Those
Time
are
for
strawberries.
explaining. Just say shit.
But yeah, usually it's the best to go with is the one that is like local to you, that is like easy for you to obtain.
Used to grow garlic
Or you can even like get it from your leftover stuff. Like there's certain like compost, for example, you can use your own compost. A lot of people are using like chicken like waste. People are using like horse. Like there's so much stuff you can use. Just depends on what you have available to you, I guess, from where you live, or what you can make yourself from your own leftovers.
I make my own compost every year.
And one thing I also have, okay, I have a question. Since I'm using this these like horn meat powder things and like stone meal,
Brenn's
stone
also
powder.
good carrot.
I wonder if because I do have like eggshells that I dried that I could
I
grind
use my
and
own
put
made
them in
compost plus cow manure.
the
It's a great way
in
to
the
get
soil,
rid of
and
all
I
those
just
old
don't
bodies
know
you've got lying around.
if it's too much. Like, is the eggshells, does it provide the same thing as this mixture already? Because at that point I shouldn't be putting the eggshells in, right? Because I would in theory have eggshells that I could grind. It's not that much though.
No,
Oh.
it doesn't.
Wait, how did you say doesn't?
Later items with protein that's no mutating in the plants. Eggshells are good for phosphorus rock dust as minerals. No, it's calcium in eggshells. Carrot. Eggshells are not compost. Lol. XD imagine.
No, I understand
You
that.
can just throw in a whole egg underneath your tomatoes. Eggshells are good for calcium for tomatoes, prevents blossom and rot.
So should I put the eggshells in then? I guess so. Like in addition to this? Because I do have them available. I could just like grind them up real quick. As long as it doesn't hurt.
Yep.
Okay, well, if it's not a negative thing, then let's just do it. If it doesn't hurt, then we'll do it. We'll do it. Let's go get some eggshells then.
Yeah, Bluesman fall. Carrot.
Okay.
It can't hurt the plant. The calcium carbonate in eggshell to strengthen a plant's roots so it can grow faster and stronger. Simply crush clean, dry eggshells into a fine powder. Add the powdered eggshells to boiling water, then cover and store the mixture for 1 week, uncovering it only once daily to stir it.
Wait, what?
Search. Who tells you these rubbish? XD. I am sure there is some sort of
I don't have to cook it, right?
calcium in the soil. The only thing that I think would hurt is too much nitrogen too fast. Ooh-ah-ah. I am a farmer IRL, and I found that putting a whole chicken corpse in the pot, you get the best yield.
So. Okay, let's get the eggshells then. So. Oh, where did it go? Wait, I hope my mom didn't throw them away. Oh no, did she? Oh God, my mom was here earlier. I think she might have thrown them away. Oh no! No, my mom took the eggshells. No, they were standing right there in the corner. I think she took them. Oh no, she thought it was like compost or whatever. No, my mom threw the eggshells away. Oh, feels bad. Well, I guess we don't have any eggshells, guys. No eggshells for us. Rip.
Throw in a whole egg.
Throw in a whole egg.
You can do that too.
Sorthas, thank you so much for raid. I appreciate that so much. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, everybody. We're currently gardening. We're planting tomatoes from the smally plants to the outside.
It gives feed to the plant Adwell.
So, welcome in, everybody. Hope you had a nice stream.
Step 2.
All right, so we're gonna mix the soil with our fertilizer, and then we're gonna fill up the rest of the pot.
I wouldn't put in a whole egg. If it hatches, the chicken will be very confused.
Okay, so now we're just mixing the soil.
You must grow a tomato now.
Oh. So. Okay. Man, these tomatoes better be the best tomatoes I've ever had. The amount of work I put into these tomatoes. So. Dude, I put so much time and work into these tomatoes, I should give them names. They should have names. You should help me name them. But not now, we have to put them in first. We have to see what they look like before we can give them a name. So,
$555 tomato meters. Love the tomato.
we're gonna have to eat a lot of tomatoes, guys. If they actually make tomatoes, I guess. We'll have to see if that even happens or if they all die. Okay. So now that is done. And now what? Now I need to watch the rest of the video. Let's see what's
Make
next.
some salsa.
So,
Würde auch einen Schafwohldünger gehen.
let's see
Und
what
die
the
beiden
lady
Sachen mische
says.
ich zu gleichen Teilen. Passt dabei auf, dass ihr das staubige Gesteinsmehl nicht einatmet.
Oh,
Und von dieser Mischung gebe ich dann
Too late.
3 Esslöffel in den Topf und verknete das richtig gut mit der Erde, die wir eben eingefüllt haben. Aber bevor wir die Tomate jetzt einpflanzen können, unterziehen wir die noch meiner kleinen Behandlung.
Okay.
Einmal lockere ich den Wurzelballen immer ganz leicht auf, damit die Pflanze im Topf schneller anwächst. Und dann entferne ich auch die unteren Blätter der Pflanze.
aha.
Ab in den Topf damit und seht ihr das? Durch das Entfernen der Blätter können wir die Pflanze noch tiefer einsetzen und so bildet sie neue Wurzeln an dem Teil des Stängels,
Okay.
der dann unter der Erde liegt. Und das führt dann dazu, dass unsere Pflanze viel stabiler steht. Dann den Topf mit Erde auffüllen, leicht andrücken und alles gut angießen, sodass das Wasser die
Perfect. Okay, we're ready now. So now we're putting the plants in apparently. I'm not ready. I don't know about this. Okay. So now, let's start with this guy here.
For some tomatoes, heck no. I am going to the farmers instead.
So, okay, so this tomato, there's already a bird that wants my tomatoes. Okay, so this tomato here, how do I get this out? I'm scared.
Gertrude.
Oh my god, I'm scared to remove it. I don't want to break the tomato. I'm just gonna poke into the holes at the bottom. Oh, okay. We got the first tomato out. It has so many roots, look at that. Cute. Okay, first tomato. So we're gonna like make sure this is like all. So apparently we're supposed to remove the bottom leaves so we can plant it deeper into the ground. Okay. Okay, let's do that then. So this one here. Oh, I'm sorry. And maybe also this one actually, because this one looks kind of like it's sick anyway. I think it might have, I don't know. So, okay, we're putting it this deep inside. And now we're gonna have to fill up with more soil. Just gonna take this one. I think I don't have enough soil, by the way. I think there might not be enough.
Don't be too scared with tomatoes. They are pretty resilient.
Man, everyone keeps saying how resilient tomatoes are, but I had to treat them like fucking babies until now. What the fuck? Can't believe people say, oh, they're resilient. But I literally just had to like get them used to the outside earlier. For a fucking week. I had to like slowly get used to I had to get them used to the outside. Alright, so
for a druid. God forbid you enjoy anything. Quarantine.
Oh my god, guys, it's a little bit sunny now. Let's go. Man, this is the most horrible soil I've ever seen in my life.
Classic music on.
Oh, my tomatoes gonna be fine. This is not high quality soil, that's for sure. It's okay though. I'm sure they're gonna be fine. Maybe. We will see.
They have many seeds. Didn't say that XDOFC, it's a hoagie.
So.
Hello.
Hello. What's up? Happy Friday.
So needy tomatoes.
I hope you all having a nice Friday. Did you guys all learn about the housing news?
You're doing fantastic. By next season, you will be a pro.
Man, this is definitely some... Holy shit, look at what's in the soil. There's like whole twigs in it. Oh my god.
That's a massive rock wall.
That is some very interesting soil. I hope my plants are not gonna die because it's like the lowest quality soil I've found. Oh man.
I wanted to plant some, but apparently it's too late now.
I did, I planted onions. I'll show you in a second. You can still plant them, I think.
Normally don't care about housing, but still high-tech Steve.
Yeah, I'm also not a person that cares that much about the housing thing. The main reason is like, I'm not really, I don't know, like I'm not like a super like artsy or like creative person in a sense. So I would just be, I mean, it looks really cool. Like the theory of it is really cool and cute. But yeah, I'm just not really an artsy person myself. So I probably would have a hard time coming up with any ideas for the housing. But it does look like fun, for sure. Like for people that are like super skilled at creating like beautiful things and people that are like artsy and creative, I'm sure this is gonna be like super nice. So guys. Yep, that's some high quality soil right there, guys. Guys, I put the good stuff at the bottom, okay? That has to do. The good soil is the bottom.
My own veggies today. Are you getting your gardening tips from anywhere or just winging it?
I'm definitely watching YouTube videos and stuff for gardening tips. So I'm not just winging it.
I missed it.
The housing thing, so apparently in the next expansion, they're going to be adding like a housing thing into World of Warcraft. It's just going to mean that you can have a house and you can decorate it and yeah. The thing they announced, or they didn't announce anything really, it was just that they invited a bunch of content creators to Boston and they did like they let them test it basically. So a bunch of streamers and content creators, they were allowed to test
Gardening coaching with Tittles next. Any good
housing.
found that have good tips. Been wanting to get a garden started myself.
So I'm actually watching like a German channel, so I can't really tell you, unless you also understand German. Her name is, or the channel is called Wurzelwerk, I guess is what I watch mostly.
Maybe crafting table.
Okay, I had no idea that this soil was as bad as it is, but
Are we going to decide where we build our houses?
so that one I didn't quite understand. I think there's like an area where you can build your houses. It is kind of like a neighborhood that always stays the same. So you can build houses like in neighborhoods. So you can have like guild areas, I think. Something like that. I don't know how it works exactly though. Okay, how many of these do I have? Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I definitely don't have enough soil. Guys, I need more soil. This is not enough. Because I've almost used like a whole thing for one of the pots. And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. There's
About water flow.
a little bit more, but yeah. Fuck, this is not gonna work, I don't think. I think I need more soil.
You can have one ally and one horde house close to Stormwind and Orgrimmar, but no other zones will have housing for now. Well, that is a lot of planting pots. You will be able to grow a lot of plants that adults like to consume or smoke.
Yeah, these ones we're just consuming, not smoking. We're not smoking tomatoes around here. Even though we could give it a try. I'm sure somebody has given it a try at some point. Okay. So. Alright, first tomato
From The Simpsons.
done. Now we're gonna need to put a stick into it, but they're a little bit small actually, these sticks. I just realized that I'm gonna need longer sticks than that. This one is kind of small. This is a bit bigger. Still kind of small though. Let's put this thin part at the bottom.
Judging the sticks.
Yes, I am judging the sticks. So.
Looks pretty big to me, huh?
Yeah, I think it needs to be bigger though.
Not small, it's average. I can smell the wheat from here. Homegrown is the best.
Okay, give me a sec. Where did I put the... Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, I think this plant is going to be a little bit sad for the moment, but that's just
That
because...
small stick reminds me of Skinny Pete. Rip.
Oh, Skinny Pete! Oh, I do miss Skinny Pete as well. Oh, Skinny Pete will be missed. He was great. Skinny Pete was great. So, okay. Perfect. We still have to water it, but I will do that once they are in
He
on the
sat there
balcony.
long throughout his eggs.
Okay, number 1 done. Let's move on. So number 2, this tomato is a little bit more sad. This one is a little bit sad.
What are you growing?
I'm growing tomatoes. Maybe I put this one in a smaller pot actually. Yeah, because this one is much smaller and I don't know if it's going to survive anyway because it's kind of all sad and...
How many of those pots are going to be for tomatoes? And what kind of tomatoes?
So let's put this one in here. So these are Roma tomatoes, is what they're called. Yeah, so this one is definitely a little bit sad, this tomato here. A little bit small. Oh, it does not have a lot of roots. Oh no, poor boy. Okay, so I have to remove the bottom leaves. So. And no, there's gonna be 7 pots for tomatoes and 5 for bell peppers. So. Let me see. Yeah, so I didn't, okay, I just got these seeds gifted to me because I grew them from seeds. And I've never planted tomatoes before. So I have no idea what they taste like. And I had no idea like which ones grow well and which ones work the best for like balconies and whatnot. In hindsight, I think it would have been better to go with like smaller tomatoes, generally like cocktail tomatoes or whatever. But you know, it is what it is now. We'll see how those grow and how they taste. And then I'm gonna go from there.
Quite a harvest. If nature allows, they for sure going to taste like heaven.
So, I hope so. I hope they're gonna taste really good. That'd be nice. We're gonna have lots of tomatoes if they all grow. In the end, if they don't taste super well, like, you know, fresh, we can always make tomato sauce and stuff.
Pasta for days.
Yeah.
Change with water, soil, organ of seed.
In the end, you can always make tomato sauce. All right. Okay, we don't actually have that much time because I have to leave. I actually have to cast the MDI today. So I will have to leave at like 5.
Who would eat something like that?
Right? Who would eat sauce made out of tomatoes? Wow. That's horrible. Oh my god, this soil is actually so bad. It's okay though, it was cheap. I'm sorry, poor tomato plants. I hit you over the head with the soil. Come. I know it's heavy. To be fair, they have enough nutrients at the bottom, so maybe the topsoil is not even going to be that big of a deal. Right? Certainly.
I love tomato sauce, but could never eat them raw. It pisses me off.
Oh, you don't like tomatoes raw? I do like tomatoes raw. Like they're not my most favorite vegetable, honestly. But mainly just when they're, because okay, hear me out. I think like 90% of all tomatoes that we have available to us, at least here where I live, they're all like watery. They taste like nothing. It's these kind of imported tomatoes, you know? If you get super high quality tomatoes from an area where they grow nice, like for example, I've been to Tuscany a few times, and if you get fresh tomatoes from Tuscany that grow in Tuscany, they're literally like so much better than any tomato I've ever had before. So you just need to live in an area where they grow really nice tomatoes, I guess. So,
Yep, if you season them, they are okay.
okay, let me get more of these sticks. Uh-oh, I don't have enough sticks, guys. I do not have enough sticks. I only have 3 more sticks, really? Well, fuck. So, let me get the tiny sad tomato around this one here as well. Yeah, this is the smallest tomato plant. This one, something definitely happened to it. I don't know what happened to it, but
Stick shortage sad.
it is like, yeah, I have a stick shortage right now. But yeah, this one is a little bit sad and small. I hope it recovers. So what are we gonna call this sad boy? This is like a big guy. We need names for these tomato plants, guys. The small boy, what is a small boy called? Small sad boy.
Big guy is clearly Mike.
Okay, so then this is Mike. Who's the small and sad guy?
Minnie.
Minnie? Oh, we should call it Minnie. Oh, okay, that's Minnie. All right, Minnie. I hope you're gonna recover from here, okay? Good luck, Minnie. Maybe Minnie makes the most tomatoes. Well, we'll see, we'll see. One sec.
Watch it grow to be the
Foxtrot,
tallest.
thank you so much for 39
Name
months.
it
Appreciate
okay
that.
age.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually gonna name them. I can name it okay, mate. Okay, I'm gonna get a marker. We're gonna put names on them. Okay, mate. We should call her Jordan. Okay, what if the smallie is called Jordan? I think Jordan is a very good name. Okay,
Heinz. Eruritabi dance.
okay. So this one's Jordan. How do I write this on so we can read it? Jordan. Cute. Okay, so this one's Jordan. And this one's Mike, you said? Guys, for only 5 subs, you can also have a tomato plant that is named after you, okay? For only 5 subscribers, I will name a tomato plant after you. Or a bell pepper. Look, this one's Mike. Oh, how cute. So, can we have a Ragnaros plant? Okay, this one is also like a big boy. Look at him. He's huge. I'm going to remove the bottom plant at the bottom leaves. Should I remove more than 2? Maybe I do.
WTF Preach got his for free and I gotta drop 5 subs. We need Arthas as well.
So, what are we calling this guy? This guy might actually be bigger than Mike here. Well, we're gonna have to see once he's planted. We'll see once he's in the ground.
Lorda.
So,
I love how Naguura is almost as big as the planters, or withy they are called. True.
so. Let's get this boy in here. This one's a bit low. I wonder if I should... And this one I'm actually going to fill
Nom nom.
with this compost. Actually, I think. Yeah, I'm actually going to take this one. Because this one is a big guy and I want to make sure it works.
The old one gonna be Roger Brown.
They're all the same age.
Tomato plants.
They're all the same age, guys. So I have 7 tomato plants and I have 5 bell pepper plants. The ones that I planted so far were all tomatoes. I'm gonna show you the bell peppers in a little bit. The bell peppers are still very small. I don't know what the fuck happened to them, but they just grow very slow apparently. I don't know.
I like my voice so much. Can I ask for a raise?
So. And this one's planted so low. I don't know, like I feel like I should move it up a little.
Gonna have so many tomatoes.
I'm gonna have a lot of tomatoes indeed. At least I hope I will have a lot of tomatoes.
What is the name of the sweet French girl that casted RTWF for Echo? We need her name too.
Cruella. So.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to move this a little bit further up, I think. Like so. Okay, now we're good. Yeah. Now we're fine. I think the problem is like the bottom leaves are not allowed to touch the ground, I think. Apparently that's bad.
She likes to call herself Frou too. Planting resto druids. Taro gardening was not something I was expecting, but let's see how this goes.
Hey Ace, what's up? Happy Friday, Ace. Happy Friday. Oh, sorry, Mr. Tomato Plant. Oh no, I killed one of the leaves. Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna remove this one. I'm sorry, Mr. Plant. I hope I didn't remove too many of the leaves, actually.
Thanks. How are you? I'm 4 days off greater than 8 night shifts.
Ooh, 4 days off.
Jeans, overalls, and a straw hat.
Nice. Enjoy. Any plans for the 4-day vacation? Or holiday? So. Okay, now I think this boy is good. Okay, so you need to stick.
Taro, I got my 3K yesterday on my holy paladin. I am a happy clam. Jim,
Nice.
see if I can get resilient 17 and sleep.
Congrats on your 3K. Congrats. Nectarian. Okay, that sounds like a solid plan, Ace. Sounds very good. Man, I went to the gym today and I'm doing this new program. And I think it's like way too long. Like, holy fuck, I felt like, I mean, it might just be because I did it for the first time and then usually it just takes a bit longer then, but it just felt like it's taking forever. So,
My programs are 2 hours at the gym.
okay, I hate that so much. I feel like my workouts, if they're longer than an hour, I'm already like spaced out. An hour in my opinion is like an hour 15 or so, and then I'm done. So,
Yeah, but that's cardio and muscle.
so what are we doing? What are we calling this plant here? Should this be Arthas? He's a pretty big boy. I think he's gonna be big. Okay, I think this one's Arthas.
A Jopenum YK Brun Fay EMRJ. Arthas yes. Big boy galley wicks. Nice. Lol, you're giving me mom vibes. She always had tomatoes growing in the backyard. So, what inspired the idea for you to gardening?
So the reason why I'm gardening is because
Mike and Arthas.
my friends gifted me like a gardening kit for my birthday because I moved into this apartment and it has like a little bit of a garden. So they're like, here's a gardening kit, mostly for fun. And then I was like, oh, what do I do with this kit? And then I kind of like randomly started like planting the seeds because, I don't know, I got the gardening kit, so I guess I planted the seeds. And then the seeds grew, and then I was like, okay, what do I do now? And then I just kept going from there. So, okay, we have another little bit of a sad boy over here. This guy is also didn't really thrive. So he's also going to be a little bit of a sad guy. We need another name for a smallie.
I only grow weed.
Maybe I put the smallie into the small pot as well instead of the bigger one. I don't know what to do with the bell peppers, honestly. The bell peppers are so small still.
Okay, now. I will watch your Insta. Toba.
I will definitely give you updates on the plants, that's for sure. We should call this one Tobo. Okay, you know what? This one's Tobo. Okay, fine. This is Tobo, guys.
Tobo.
Okay, this is Tobo.
Anduin. Your sad things always dies.
No, wait, this sad thing here is Jordan. It's not always, guys. We have a sad Jordan as well. A sad smallie Jordan.
You, Naguura, and Cat. That a lot of pots.
That is a lot of pots.
How many subs to make me call one? These nuts, so you can plant these nuts in your garden.
I'm gonna give you, as I said earlier, 5 subs, and I'll name the plant whatever you want me to name it. So if you want one plant to be called these nuts, then 5 subs. I'm a simple woman. 5 subs is all I need. Man, this is gonna be, this poor boy is so sad and lonely and small. Whatever, he's gonna just be in here, I guess.
It took a while, but she became a real life druid.
I think I'm gonna have to fill. Okay, wait. I'm gonna fill some of this over here.
Deal. Seble. Buy these nuts.
Wait.
Buy these nuts.
Okay,
Small one.
who gifted?
Let's see.
All right, guys. All right.
These nuts are born.
Wait, so we got these nuts? Okay. Really? I mean, it could have been a little bit more creative, right? Like a little bit. Okay, fine.
Got these nuts.
Okay, one sec. Who gifted? Who is the these nuts person? Who makes me call one of my tomatoes
Terrible plant name, lol, just call it D. Seble did.
Sevle? Of course it was Sevle.
Who do you think died?
Of fucking course.
I am these nuts. Come on, chat, join me.
Of course. Alright, thank you so much for 5-star gifts, Sevle. I will, of course, name one of the plants these nuts of your choosing. This one here is Tobo.
Hashtag just make these nuts. I will come in daily to check up on these nuts.
God damn it. Aw. Dude, and I just know already that these nuts is gonna have the most tomatoes, and then I'm always gonna eat fucking tomatoes from these nuts. This is gonna be horrible.
These nuts will be fruitful.
Oh my god.
These nuts will be succulent.
Stop. Okay, so this guy is not gonna get a
This
stick
cream is 18 plus.
because he's too small for a stick and I don't have enough sticks. So he's just gonna have to survive without a stick for now. So this one is Tobo.
Farmer
Tobo.
LDL. Nagugu, since you're in the office, can you have David check on these nuts?
Thank you, Stavla. Welcome to Milad, Theon Lydrake, Cocoa Paws, Hakuna Yortada, Lopsided Pixel. Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody.
Tomatoes
Alright.
need close care, so be sure to give these nuts enough love. Does these nuts have a stick?
Okay. So. Okay, so I have my next tomato plant here. I guess this one is these nuts. So what do you think about these nuts, guys? Looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty nice and strong.
These nuts is drooping a bit. Sagging.
Sagging.
Small.
No, he's a big guy.
Looks big. These nuts are a bit on the smaller side.
No, he's a big guy. Trust. That's a big dude. I just removed like a bunch of leaves. All right. Let's get him out of here.
Trim these nuts.
So, ooh, look at the roots on that one. Ooh, he's got some big roots. He knows what's up. Ooh, that's okay. He's actually, no joke, I think that is the biggest guy I've had so far. He has the most roots for sure.
Shake these nuts a bit so the dirt falls off. A shit name would cost another 5 subs. Those roots attract all the ladies.
Yeah, this guy has a lot of roots. I think these nuts might be the biggest guy I have so
That's
far.
what she said.
All right.
That's the biggest you had. I doubt that. Choose words LMAO.
So, okay, let's cover these nuts with some soil. Okay.
She just keeps going with it. You can call that plant Charlie Sheen.
Uh-oh.
These nuts being soiled.
The nuts are being soiled indeed, yeah. Oh. Okay, this is a bit difficult.
Soiling those nuts. Will you grow marijuana with these nuts? Don't break these nuts.
So. I'm not breaking him, don't worry.
Obsessed with this plant.
Fuck! I spilled some of the soil. So. Does he have to come a little bit further up? I think I should have put him a little bit further up. Shit. Sorry, these nuts, but it is what it is now.
Keep Tobo far away from these nuts.
I'm gonna make sure Tobo stays far away from these nuts.
I hope these nuts get the fungal disease.
What the hell? How dare you wish my plants get fungal disease? How dare you? That is so messed up. You take that back. So. Okay, these nuts is gonna get a stick. Okay. Perfect.
Stick with these nuts, you say.
Oh God. What have you done, Sevlin? What the fuck have you done? This is horrible.
Jordan,
So.
Mike, Tovo, and these nuts.
And Arthas. Don't forget about Arthas.
Don't miss Arthas. She looked at us like
Bor
my old
Skywalker,
teacher
thank you
used to.
so much for the sub. Appreciate that, Skywalker. Thank you so much. Thank you. So. All right, fine. I don't know if I can write these nuts on a spoon. That's, okay, wait. These
This is the woman how didn't even know transmog cost gold.
nuts. There you go. Actually, Nate, thank you so much for 9 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much. So, I'm gonna take a look at closer look at your boy. Look at him. So,
These nuts bending the stick. Really zooming in on these nuts. Perfect.
so, okay.
So are we planting spec? OFC, there is a these nuts thingy. I am dying.
All right. Second to last tomato plant. This one also gets a stick. This is the last one that isn't like a smallie. So he will also get a stick.
Hello there. Ooh, I love tomatoes.
This one I do have to like, yeah, it has to go a little bit up. Okay, we're gonna have to put some of this stuff in here. See if this is high enough now. Still kind of not high enough. So, goodness.
One will be Dr. Adnose.
You can't just name them. As I said, 5 subs, guys. 5 subs for names. Unbelievable. Think you can just get a free name just like that? Ooh, this one does have a lot of roots.
Like green fried tomatoes.
Green fried tomatoes. I don't think I've ever had green fried tomatoes. Also, wait, I don't think I've ever had green tomatoes at all. Fuck, it's raining. Uh-oh. Well, that's not very good. Shit, guys. Well, it might be good for the plants, but not very good for me. Actually, no, it's not good for the tomatoes at all.
Name a tomato after me and
Wait, it should not be raining onto the tomatoes.
do I
Uh-oh.
die too?
They don't want to be wet. Shit, I'm actually gonna have to get them in.
Get free names.
Doesn't look like it's gonna rain a lot though.
Yeah, your lifeline is linked together mentally damaged ABC.
All right. So, get more soil. Shari, thank you so much for 3 months.
Gardening with a watch
Thank you,
on.
thank you, thank you.
Naguura, are you mad?
So. All right, let's open this one up here. Oh wait, I don't think I used the other one all the
You
way.
can't eat a tomato that's named after you or you'll get a black hole.
Ah, that's how it works. I see. So I guess I'm not naming the tomatoes after myself then. Man, this soil here has more sticks than actual soil.
Tomato needs a lot of water. Hey,
Yeah, it needs a lot of water, but it doesn't want to be rained on because otherwise they get sick. Because tomatoes are fucking babies. And apparently they get some sort of like illness if they get, if their leaves get wet. Like, come on. Now's the time. Thank you so much for the 4 years. Thank you so much. How you doing? Now's the time. All good? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. And 4 years. Oh.
yeah, tomatoes and peppers are actually leafy plants. You're great for a newbie. Sit from rain. Look good.
Yeah, imagine not being able to handle rain as a fucking plant. It is messed up. Stupid tomato plants.
Sus tomatoes.
Yep. Very fucking sus indeed.
That's like a submarine that can't handle water.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. We spilled some soil.
Should change category to Schedule 1. Tomatoes don't like mouse. That's an issue there like it is in Tasmania.
Should change category to Schedule 1. That's a good one. I like it.
Tomato plants.
So,
Get the vacuum for the spilled soil.
yeah. Gonna have to vacuum up the soil afterwards.
No one dares to rename Dr. Adnos. Spilled earth on the earth.
So, okay, this one's getting the last stick that I have. So what are we calling this guy?
Roger. Charlie Cheese.
So,
Maybe Giovanni the Salami. In honor-
Giovanni!
Tom. Otto obviously. Patricia.
Oh my god, maybe this should be Giovanni. Yes, guys, this is Giovanni. In honor of the salami.
Thomas A. Toe. Yes, this is it.
All right, guys. So we got Giovanni over here. Perfect.
Is this your garden?
Yep, this is my garden. I just realized I shouldn't make it that tight because they're gonna get so much bigger, right? Oops. I guess I shouldn't be attaching them so tightly to the stick, right? So they can continue to grow. Like in like broadness, I guess. So they can get thicker. Right? I don't know.
Yes.
Oopsie. So I guess I'm gonna leave some space. Okay, for this guy too here. Sorry, these nuts. I'm gonna leave some space for you to get bigger.
These nuts will get thicker.
So. Okay, good, good. Okay, last tomato. This is our last tiny little boy. Let's see. Let's put him in a big pot as well. But he's so tiny, I think we need more soil.
Stealthily gardening in neighbors' yards.
Okay, so we're gonna have to fill this one up a little.
Shmomato the tomato.
Okay, I don't know what to do with all of it. Like, I just need more soil, I guess. We do not have enough soil. Even this one is gonna be a bit low.
Dead in 3 weeks.
Whoa, what do you mean they're gonna be dead in 3 weeks? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell? Why don't you believe in my gardening skills? Okay, let's get this boy out here. Okay, last tomato, guys, last one.
Daggers.
All right. This one is a bit small as well, but he doesn't look that bad. He doesn't look as bad as Jordan and Tobo.
Tom would never be last, so can't be Tom.
It's definitely not as bad, but he's still a little bit of a smally boy.
Inactivity.
So, all right, get in here.
Without context, that sounded bad.
Okay, so this soil, let me.
Real druid activity.
Yep, actual real druid activity. This is what druids do when they're not playing video games.
Wonder how cold it is.
It is actually not that cold. Earlier when I went outside, I felt like it was really cold, but I think it got a bit warmer now. Sorry, mister. Oh God. I'm sorry, Mr. Tomato.
Kettles in 13 minutes will name the tomato if she's late for MDI.
Do we have a meeting at 5 today or at 5:30? Probably at 5. Is that already in 15 minutes? Oh man.
Is MDI today?
Yep, MDI's today.
No, it's 6,100%.
Oh. This poor tomato plant here has been drowned in soil.
Hello, Garden Naguura.
Hello. So,
Hi, chat.
okay, this one I'm sorry, I put a little bit soil all over you.
Mika 01.
Hey Mika.
Strong Luke and legs. Are you mulching it?
True, I should be mulching it as well. I was thinking about that. Ugh. I could put some of these rocks. What do you think about that? Like, what if I put this, like, these gravel stones as, like, mulch? Does that work? It's...
No,
What?
not rocks.
Why not? That should work, no?
They'll heat up the soil.
Oh. Huh.
No rocks, it's bad.
Okay. Fine. No rocks then, I guess. No rocks. Okay. Okay, so this guy does not have a stick anymore.
You can mulch with bark.
Or do I have any more sticks somewhere? Doesn't look like it. I think I have no more sticks.
Wear gloves.
Okay, we need 2 names. One for this boy here, and one for this. What are we calling them, guys? What are we calling them?
Do you have a koi pond?
I do not have a koi pond.
Giovanni and Thomas H.
Oh yeah, Giovanni, true.
And plant 2.
I forgot about Giovanni. Of course. So, Giovanni. Such a long name. I don't think I can fit it. I have to go to like this. Giovanni. There we go.
Please koi pond construction streams. Geo for short. Geo.
Giovanni. I just put it horizontally. It's okay. Okay, the last guy is...
Means God.
The last guy is who?
Are you planting only tomatoes?
I also have bell peppers, but they're still so small. This is the biggest bell pepper I have.
Potato.
They're so tiny.
And bell peppers.
I also have cucumbers that I needed to plant over there, but I'm now running out of time, so this took slightly longer than I thought. Well, to be fair, I just had to do some stuff in the morning, so it is what it is. But yeah. So, I'm gonna have to do some gardening while I'm in the MDI meeting. So this one's Tom.
Or Dio.
Or should this just be Twitch chat? You know what? This one's Twitch chat. Twitch
MDI gardening.
chat.
Alex.
There we go. Alright, Twitch chat. This is you. I hope you're thriving.
What? You drowned us with soil. Twitch chat. The one with no stick. No
I will get you a stick at some point. I will get you a stick. So, maybe I should plant one. You know what? I'm going to plant the things in the... Come with me, guys. What's the time? Okay, I have 7 more minutes. I'm going to plant these things first.
getting the spot close.
Wait, let me... That's messed up. Okay, wait, what if I put you here, actually? Like so. Come on, stay. What is it you can see? Can you see here? Oh yeah, you can. Perfect. Guys, have you seen? I'm going to show you this afterwards, but the salad has grown so much. Okay, so we have to plant these things here. So I have 2 cucumbers. So the cucumber has to go here, in between all of the onions. What is going to flip over? So let me get these out. Why are they going to flip over? What do you mean? Oh, that one. Ah, don't worry, it's going to be fine. Don't worry, we're fine, we're fine. If I can get this out of here. There we go. Okay, so these are cucumbers. Let's get them in here. I'm going to plant them a little bit deeper, I guess. Actually, deeper than this even. So, perfect. Okay, 1 cucumber is in there. Let's get the second one. Yeah, I don't have a, what is it called? What is a glass house called? The actual name for it? I forgot. I can't think of it right now. A greenhouse. Yeah, I don't have a greenhouse. It's okay though. We don't need a greenhouse. Maybe a bit deeper than this. So, alright guys, the cucumbers have been planted. Perfect. Then, I don't know how to plant these, but I'll just like randomly do it. Oh wait, the carrots as well. Oh. Wait, shit, apparently you're supposed to grow carrots indoors first? Is that how it works? Ah, no. So apparently you just put multiple seeds in like one hole, and if more than one grow, you just like put them apart? Is that how it works? So is that what I do? So how many do I put in one hole? Like 3? Holy shit, there's so many. So I put like 3 in one, or like how many? Like just a bunch? How many? They're so small. Fuck, I'll just put a bunch. How close underneath? Shit, I don't get it. This is too complicated. I do not understand how this works. I'm supposed to put like multiple in one thing and then what? It seems a bit. Usually planted in a line. Uh-huh. So I just create a line and I just go from there? Shit, this is complicated. Okay. Okay, let's do that. First I'll look at this guy. Okay, I'm gonna make a row and then we'll see what happens. How deep am I supposed to plant them? Not too deep, right? Okay. Well, I just put a bunch of them in a line. I don't know what's gonna happen, guys, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so then we also have to plant this Sprossenkohl. There's so many of them though. Where did I put Sprossenkohl? They look so tiny, but can somebody Google this real quick? These are Brussels sprouts. How do I plant, like how far away? Because they seem really tiny, but I think they grow pretty big. They get really big. Okay, so I guess I need to put them apart in like pretty big distances. Why are they in such a tiny thing if they get so big? That's strange. Why do I have 4 of them? Okay, well, let's try to put one here. What? Holy fuck! They're that big? Oh well. We'll see then, I guess. We'll see what happens with them. Oh, this one actually is a bit messed up. I'm gonna take another one. How am I supposed to get them out of here? Okay, guys. It did indeed fall. It's okay though. Nothing happened. So. So. Is Syro here? Syro, I'm gonna be right there. I'm almost done. I just have to plant my Brussels sprouts. I'm right there, honestly. I'm right with you. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm almost there. So. So this is kohlrabi. I don't know what that was called in English, honestly. But but we plant one of this as well. Maybe 2. Maybe 3. I don't know where to put the basil. Can I put basil into like into the pot with the tomatoes actually, or not really? I guess the tomatoes need more space. Yeah, you just gotta think about it as if nothing goes wrong ever. It's just a statue of Max. That is a really cute dwarf though, I like it. And a little of cocaine. Yeah, I mean honestly. Can't go without cocaine, guys. So, and I probably should have named them or like put stuff in there so I know where what is. I'm gonna be so confused. I want to put the basil outside though. I don't want to put it inside. Where did I put the basil? Can I just put him in here or no? I want to put him there. Let me see what it says. "30 to 50 centimeters tall." Okay, that's not too bad. Well, then we can just put this in here. Okay, so we put the carrots in here. The only space left, I guess, for this basil is over here, next to the carrots. Okay, wait. We need a big hole in here. So this plant, I might have, it had a little bit of an accident as it fell down. I'm sure it's going to recover though. I'm sure it's a very strong and independent basil that can recover, even though I did throw it on the floor. So, poor boy. I'm sorry, just like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, okay? Yeah, there's a little bit of it had a little bit of an accident. Small accident. So. Okay, then there's one more Brussels sprout. No, one Brussels sprout, one kohlrabi. There's one more space over there. Who goes there? Should I try to put one bell pepper in here, just for fun? Or more carrots? I wonder how many carrots are going to grow there. I put a lot of them in there. Let's just put one more kohlrabi. Whatever. We'll, actually, who eats that much kohlrabi? Yeah, totally. I totally spaced out the plants absolutely perfectly. I did do that. I'm actually gonna put bell pepper there, just one. I'm gonna put one bell pepper there because I kind of want to see what happens. I just want to see what happens if I put a bell pepper into this, onto the outside. Probably bad things are gonna happen, but We'll see. We'll see if they survive. I trust in my bell pepper. So. Okay, very quick, and then I have to leave. So. Yep, this is MDI pre-show, guys. So, kohlrabi. These are Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprout. These two, I guess. Okay, then what else? Carrots. Carrots. So, carrots are over here. To make sure that I'm not... Okay, then basil, I can see, blah, 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 blah. And the cucumbers. Okay. Okay. We didn't quite manage to do all the things that we wanted to do, but I have to go and cast the MDI now. I'm already late. What do I have to do with the sprouts? Wait, I'll show you real quick before I leave. So, guys, I'm gonna have to leave. I have to cast the MDI. I'll see you on Monday. First of all, I need to show you my lettuce stuff. Look how nice the lettuce grew. And in between that, there's these like red things that I always keep forgetting the name of. It grew pretty well, actually, so far. Like, the salad looks pretty good. I planted it a little bit late. And then I put the cucumber here. I think they should be fine. And there's onions in between. You see there's onions here, onions here, onions here. Radish, yeah, it's radish. Onion, onion. There's one here too, a tiny one. And then I put the Brussels sprouts here and over there. And then the carrots are along this line. Then this is my poor little basil that I broke. Oh, what did I do with this guy? He actually did break. Shit, what did I do? Just gonna lean him onto the other basil. Maybe it's gonna maybe they're gonna create a symbiosis or something. I don't know. Oh, it smells so much like basil. It's delicious, actually. Use a spoon to prop him up. Oh, good point. I will do that. I'm gonna give him a crutch, tiny little crutch. Okay, here's your crutch, buddy. Look, you can lean onto that spoon. Tiny little boy. All right, perfect. So, then there's spring onions up here, spring onions. And this is leek over here. Then this is parsley. And this is chives. So, I have to leave. And these are all the tomatoes we just planted that I have to finish afterwards. Alright, guys. So, I have to leave. I'll see you guys on Monday. Well, I'll see you on the MDI. But I will see you on Monday for the next stream. Again, I'm going to repeat myself for a second here before I leave. So next week on Monday, or next week, I'm doing a solo bikepacking IRL stream. First time going all by myself. This time David is not there to rescue me in case something goes wrong. So on Monday stream, I'm gonna prepare for the bikepacking tour. I'm gonna figure out how to repair a tire, how to repair a bike in case something goes wrong. I'm gonna pack all of my bags and stuff on stream and see what I can take, what I can fit onto the bike. I don't know. So that's going to be interesting. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to start my backpacking tour, and we're going to go over 3 days. We're going to go from the capital city of South Tyrol through a whole valley to all the way almost to Switzerland. Actually, we're going to be at the Switzerland border. Maybe we can cross the border or something. We'll see. And then I'm going to go back, and we're going to do this over 3 days. And hopefully nothing goes wrong, and hopefully it's not going to rain, and hopefully everything's going to be perfect. I'm sure it will be. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Remember to follow my stream if you haven't yet. And I'll see you in MDI later. Remember to also follow my YouTube channel. I post all of the M+ bootcamps and stuff there. There's also some IRL videos I post there, but I'm currently thinking of maybe creating a new IRL channel where I post videos like this there, to not make my YouTube be like WoW and IRL, because it doesn't mix really well. So maybe I'll make a new YouTube channel for that one, but I'll keep you updated on it. Either way, you can also join my Instagram. I post stuff there whenever I'm doing stuff in real life. Whenever I'm not streaming it, then I post it on my Instagram story or in my channel. So check that out, and that's it. You can join my Discord as well for updates for whenever I'm streaming what. And that's it. Yes, I'm on my way, Spoon. I'm on my way. All right, thanks for watching. See you on MDI, and have a nice weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh my God, I have to clean my hands before I do the sound check.